lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite YouTubers. I'm calling this hidden gems of YouTube because I feel like these are all a little bit smaller channels. The highest subscriber amount is 33K, I believe, which is still a lot of people, but I did a favorite YouTuber video in the past, and that was just overall, like I mentioned Jackie Aina, and she has like over 1 million subscribers right now. So I decided this time to kind of keep it a little bit smaller. Channels you probably haven't heard about who deserve a lot of love. So some of them you might have heard of because I talk about them. Especially like the first person I have on my list is Wanna Makeup. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about her before because I love her. I'm obsessed with her, but these are just channels that I watch their videos and they're high quality, they've got good personalities, they're talented, all different types of things where I'm just like, how do you not have more subscribers? Like, so if you like watching makeup videos, which I mean, you're here on my channel, so you must. So I will have all of their YouTube channels linked down below so you can go check them out and subscribe. And I'm sure you guys will fall in love just like I have. And I love to look up people and find new people. I literally sometimes when I'm like, I'm kind of bored on YouTube, I will sit there and I will look up like makeup tutorial and I will do in the last hour or so, and I will find new people. Like one of the people I have on my list was actually her first video I found, and she's only done 3 videos so far, and I think she only has 10 subscribers, but I feel like she has potential. So if you guys have any YouTubers that you love and recommend, please leave them down below. Spread the love. Yeah, so the first time I made this video, it was because there's just so much negativity in the beauty community, and I definitely feel like this now. There's just so much negativity. We just need to be positive. We need to spread love, spread happy, encouraging things, make someone smile, you know, like that's what YouTube is supposed to be about. That's what it is to me. Like, I don't go on YouTube to get upset or to watch people who are bad, or I don't know. I wish I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we could all just eat it and be happy. So let's just go ahead and get this video a-rolling. Okay, so the first person on my list is Wanna Makeup, April. I love her so much. She is so sweet. I just honestly feel honored to have her as a friend. Like, I watched her videos for so long, and now like this Christmas she sent me a little package of like a nice little teacup, which I wish I had right now in my hands. I have a different one because I needed a bigger one. Like, I need a big cup of tea right now. I need the caffeine. It's almost 12 o'clock at night. But she sent me a little package, and she just is so sweet, and I just love her like as a person. I think the reason why I connect with her so much like is because she reminds me of my best friend who is actually stationed in Japan with the Air Force, so I never get to see her, and all of our communication for the last 3 years has been through FaceTime and texting, which really stinks, but I swear that they have the same exact sense of humor. But April, she's hilarious, she's open, I just love her. Like, there's people that I watch because they're amazing and talented, and then there's people that I watch because of their personality. And I'm not saying that she's not amazing or talented, because she is, but I just love her personality. Like, she could literally like just like be putting like Sharpie on her eyebrows and I'd still be watching her tutorials. Like, okay. I just think she's really a great role model, and she talks a lot about loving yourself and, you know, not being fake, and I don't know, I just really enjoy her, and I think you guys will too, especially if you need a laugh or you just love like a really like low-key, down-to-earth type person, which I know I do. So I definitely recommend checking April out. Okay, so the next person on my list is Jenna Danielle Beauty. I cannot believe that this girl does not have more subscribers. So she's a little bit young, but most of her videos, pretty much almost all of them, are tutorials, and she is so talented. She does the prettiest eye looks, and her videos are so high quality. Like, you can see everything. It's crisp, it's clean, she goes in depth. So I really love her tutorials. I've been following her on Instagram for a while now, and her, like, even like all of her pictures are so high quality and just such pretty makeup. Like, I don't understand why she hasn't blown up yet. So if you guys like really pretty eyeshadow tutorials, I would definitely check her out. I mean, she does her full face, like her makeup is flawless, but she does a really dramatic eyes, and it looks like she puts a lot of time and effort into her videos, so I definitely recommend checking her out. The next person I have is Sally from Sales, which I think is the funniest name. At first, like when I saw her channel, I was like, Sally from Sales. I'm like, that's a very interesting name, but I went to look her up for like, I was actually like, I literally have everyone's name on a napkin. So I was looking her up earlier, making sure I had her name right, and I'm like, Sally from Sales, I remember that. Like, it's a very memorable name. So she is the person I was talking about when I said that I actually like to go on YouTube and just like look for random people, and she's only done a few videos so far. She seems really funny, really quirky, so I'm definitely watching her videos whenever she puts them out. I mean, you can kind of tell, and I'm not saying anything against her at all, because I think that every single person on YouTube has gone through this. She's kind of in that awkward phase when you feel a little awkward talking to the camera, because I mean, it is kind of a weird thing to get used to. And I was actually watching my old videos the other day, and I was like, who is that girl? I was like, and now I'm gonna put this eyeshadow on, like talking so low and so sweet. And I'm not saying that I'm like a completely different person now, but I'm so much more comfortable. So she is still kind of in like that little awkward phase, but I think that she's really funny. So if you guys want to check her out, she's just done a few tutorials right now, but I will leave her channel in the description box like I said. Next up is Makeup with Mariella. If you guys are watching this, I'm sure this video won't be up yet, so I've actually just did a collaboration with her. And I love her so much. She's so sweet. She does the most beautiful eye looks, and we started chatting on Instagram like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. I mean, we've always kind of gone back and forth in our comments and whatnot, but it's fun talking to her, discussing makeup. She's already made me buy things, so she's just very, very nice, very sweet. She has a 6-year-old daughter. I just love moms, okay? I just have a thing when other people are moms, I'm like, we are connected, we both have babies. Like, of course, she said her daughter is 6 and not technically a baby now, but I'm like, they'll always be our babies, right? So definitely check her out if you guys have not already. And like I said, we did a collab, so you can check out that video too. So next up on the list is Shayla Bear Makeup. She deserves so much more subscribers. Her videos are such high quality. Everyone on this list has high quality videos. I just feel the need to keep repeating it for some reason, but they just, I mean, it's just crazy that people work so hard for their videos, and I'm like, where are your subscribers at, girl? Like, you need more. She does really great videos. She does lots of reviews. She does so many tutorials on Instagram as well. Really clean, crisp tutorials. I think if you like more natural makeup and more like soft eyes, I mean, she kind of goes back and forth, but I feel like her makeup style is very relatable. So I feel like if you're just like, you know, wearing makeup average every day to work, to school, whatever it is, you'll probably really like her tutorials. And then I also wanted to mention, in case you guys, anyone is bilingual and watches, or if like Spanish is your first language, she does do Spanish and English. She takes the time to do both and does voiceovers in both. So it's pretty crazy. That's like a lot of work. I can't imagine having a channel in 2 different languages. I admire her for her work ethic on that part. Girl, if I could speak one of these languages that I've learned and spend so much time on, that'd be great. I would do a Spanish channel too, but I'd be like, me llamo Amy, no sé más, maquillaje. Is that even how you say makeup anymore? I can't remember. I took Spanish for almost 5 years, you guys. I am a disappointment. I have Alex Niven. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but I discovered her like a week and a half ago. I was actually looking at videos for the P. Louise palette, which I was gonna buy, but then it went out of stock. I took too long to decide. But anyways, I found her, and she is British, and I love British accents. I'm like obsessed. Actually, me and my little sister, we kind of have a thing going on right now where we're like practicing accents all the time. I'm watching videos. She loves when I say anything like with a Brooklyn accent, which I'm awful at, but I like to say I'm from Brooklyn and I'm gonna put you in your car, which, I mean, like I said, I'm awful. Don't judge me. But I love watching people with accents because I sit there and I like literally talk after them. So if you guys like accents, you'll like her too. But she has really high quality videos, super pretty tutorials, lots of reviews, and I just find that I'm really enjoying her content. Like I said, she has a British accent. Literally, you guys, my Siri is a British man. Like, tell me where I'm going, because I'm gonna go. Super cool content, really like her, and I really like her tutorials. very dramatic, and I'm all about that. So the next person I have on the list is Angelica Kist. I can't remember. She told me how to say her last name. She commented back to me because I actually started doing a series that was inspired by her. But I love her, you guys. Like, I cannot stop watching her videos. She loves bright eyeshadows. She actually did a video the other day that was like my neutrals, and everyone was like, is this clickbait? Like, this can't even be real. Or her favorite neutrals, I mean. But if you love bright eyeshadows, she's awesome. If you love a sassy personality, I just love when people say like exactly what they're thinking. They put their opinion out there. They, you know, like they just don't care. Like, they're just saying what they want to say. I mean, I'm not saying that she's being mean or anything, but she just, you know, she's just sassy, and I really appreciate it, and I love her opinion on things. And even if sometimes I don't always agree, I mean, I take it lightheartedly. So I really, really like her. Love her channel. Love all her tutorials. Like I said, crazy colorful. Like, if you want color, like full-on color, Angelica. She's like the queen of color right now to me. So next I have Leora's Makeup Loves 52. I really like her accent too. I'm not sure what it is. It's like maybe like, I would guess I would call it New Jersey accent, I believe. But she's really sweet. I love her videos. I think that she's very genuine. She asks her subscribers things a lot, and I thought it was actually cool. Like, I like had a little moment. It must have been like 6 months ago. Maybe even longer than that. For time just goes so fast. I actually followed her on Instagram, and she followed me right back, and I was like, ah! I mean, I don't think she even knows who I am, but she's really cool too, and she just does lots of videos, lots of reviews. If you guys like the Sephora favorites kits, I swear she's always doing a new video on those. Like, she goes in depth on them. So she's, I don't think I see her do tutorials quite as often. She does lots of reviews. So I really like her channel. I think she's just got like a sweet personality. So the next person I have is Too Much Tash. I think that I've mentioned her once before when I did my project pan, but Too Much Tash, she is my go-to girl when I'm feeling like I've got too much makeup, when I feel like I'm spending too much, when I feel like I need to buy something that I don't need to buy, because she is very like, she does lots of project pans. She did like, I didn't buy makeup for a year in 2017. She does like, she's just very good, or at least she seems to be very good at like being minimalistic with her makeup, and just like, I don't know, when I watch her videos, she's got such a calming voice as well. I feel like, okay, I don't need that new makeup. So she's like my therapy. She's like my bank account therapy, basically. But if you guys enjoy like empties videos, project pans, those type of videos, you'll really enjoy her channel. So next I have Beccaboo 318. I don't know if this is cheating, but she has like over 100,000 people on Instagram, but her YouTube channel is still fairly small. But she does some really cool eye looks. Like, she does very different things, does lots of like crazy liners, and her makeup is just beautiful, not edited at all. Like, I hate when I see people do like makeup and it's just like literally like, okay, I Facetune occasionally, like I Facetune like around my eyes, like underneath, like I Facetune my skin, because I don't care who you are, your skin does not look cute when you have your camera all the way up here. Like, that's a little bit personal, but I don't like facetuning your blending. Like, that's crazy to me. I'm like, that's supposed to be your eyeshadow brush's work, that's supposed to be your work, not Facetunes. But her pictures and her everything, like, you can tell it's not super edited or anything. Like, she really is genuinely talented. You can see her videos and her pictures look exactly the same. And I think that she's super cool. She has a British boyfriend, so I'll just be over here wishing I had her life. But anyways, I've been watching her a lot lately, and I really, really enjoy her tutorials. If you guys have seen the NYX, the cream, like little gel, like in the little pots on like display at Ulta and whatnot, her eye is actually on there, which is super cool. The next person that I have on here is Malone MUA, and I just discovered her a few days ago. Again, looking for the P. Louise palette reviews. And you guys, I have to tell you, I'm pretty excited that I discovered her, because it just felt like such a coincidence. So I was watching her video, and she's a very like, she has a very upbeat personality. Kind of reminds me a lot of Jaclyn Hill, but a little bit more PG. And I was watching her and I was like, yeah, here for it. She was doing a really, really beautiful tutorial. And then she's like, okay, now I'm going to read the Bible verse for the day. And I was like, yes, girl. And I went ahead and read her description box and how she likes to share her faith and how she doesn't see it as much like in the makeup artist community and whatnot. And I thought that was super cool, and I thought it was a coincidence because actually that morning that I discovered her, I've been doing a really in-depth Bible study on the Sermon on the Mount. And that day we were talking about, like, you know, there's like it feels like a contradiction where, like, in the Bible, like, Jesus says, like, be the light to the world, but at the same time he says do everything in secret. And we kind of were discussing, like, there's this quote, I think it's A.B. Bruce is his name, who said this quote, is that you should show when you want to hide and hide when you want to show. So if you're doing it for attention, that's when you should hide. And when you are, like, feeling nervous or scared, like, you don't want people to be like, oh, she's like religious or whatever, she's talks about God all the time, that's when you should show. So it was just a coincidence to find her on the same day that I had just had like a Bible study about that. So I thought that was really, really cool of her. I was here for it. Plus she does beautiful, beautiful tutorials, like super pretty. And like I said, she has a very upbeat personality, very funny. I was actually just, before I came down to film, when I was making my cup of tea, I was watching her Q&A with her husband because I'm catching up on all her videos because I just found her a few days ago. And I actually was like so into her video that I like completely forgot what I was doing, and my tea got cold, so I had to microwave it. So yeah, I really like her videos, really recommend her, definitely check her out. So that is everyone on my little napkin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave your YouTuber recommendations down below because I will definitely go watch them, especially if they're small channels. I love to just find new people, like I said. So that is everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.